3, we magic missile them in the legs.
You can be that accurate with magic missile?
What?
You can be that accurate with magic missile?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
You don't need the difference between all of these wimpy spells that I've been doing that haven't done any damage in the magic missile, there are two actually. One is that you don't need to roll to hit with a magic missile. And two is that the magic missile grows in damage as you do. It actually
You don't
goes
need to roll to
where.
hit.
Yeah.
Because it's magic. It's by magic.
Magic missile is famed for many different reasons, and one of them is you don't need to roll it. Cool. Magic missile is a thorn in my side.
Haha.
Yeah. Enemies get magic missiles too. Yeah.
Let's go. So it's a thorn in our side.
Yeah,
just as much as
badgers
his side.
sleep in the way.
I gotta love it. Yeah, so a typical combat between two very high-level magic users goes like this. One of them unleashes this huge spell. The other one unleashes this other huge spell. I'm like, oh my god, that guy's really high level. Magic missile interrupt this spell. Magic missile interrupt his spell. Magic missile. I'm higher level. I got more magic missiles than you do. Damn, I gotta think of something too. Magic missile interrupt his spell. And finally, the higher level guy is like, ha! Okay. So, you just ran right into Red Ear's trap.
Neck more.
So right, exactly. Full tilt right in. We might even say full bore.
Is my rage over?
Well, yeah, your rage is over. Yeah.
You know,
But if you wanted to, you could hit him before your rage was over.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
All right, so I think maybe for next time we should adopt a strategy for dealing with Red Ear.
Ignore him?
Well,
Ignore me. Maybe he'll go away.
ignore may not be the best option because he may actually start doing things to actively attack us. But certainly let's not fall into any more of his traps.
I think.
Morin, next time you run after him, we're magic missiling you in the legs.
Hey! There's no need to do that. Warren just thought, he was just doing what he thought was right.
Morin, I very much appreciate your desire to kill Red Ear. I share it. Hardly.
it's a demonic
I'm beginning to gain an appreciation for it myself. Yeah.
But in the meantime, let's
back up.
In the meantime, let me bleed on you.
Let's see if we can do something about that, says Firefly. Firefly doesn't even have a voice. If I were going to speak in Firefly's voice, I'd speak very, very softly. Let's see if we can do something about that. Okay, very good. And you get 4 points of heat.
Yay! I don't think they got the joke.
Did anyone else get
Does she have another one? No, she's still hurting.
No, that's it. That's it. That's all.
Definitely have like half my hit.
Firefly has blown his healing wad.
I will go up to you and do 2 points of lay on hands.
Okay, very good. Okay.
Right on.
Double digits.
Double digits.
So let's get back to the party and
Can I toast myself and make another bath? I have it in incense.
And then rather than a bath, you can just lie in a warm pool of your own blood.
Okay, how much does the incense handle?
Yeah, exactly. Look, I don't even need to slit my own wrist. Oh, this is so pleasing.
What do these guys can stand me?
Okay, so you return back to the expedition. So, did you get the fox, coyote, colored thing that you were chasing after?
We got a whole bunch of meat though.
Pork chops for dinner, my friends.
Excellent, very good. Right, so you're chasing after these animals as code name for you go kill some big thing and bring it back.
Sure.
Whatever he says.
No, sir.
Right. Yeah, okay.
No, there really wasn't Red Ear Fox. And more or less streaking after it.
Yeah.
I think we should. I think we.
Nina, he's not surprised by the part where Morin streaks after it. He just doesn't believe in the Red Ear.
Yeah,
And sometimes we just have to accept it.
I don't believe in the Tooth Fairy either. So, let's move on. So you continue onward for the day, nothing happens.
That night, 2 more points
Very
to
good, 2 more points there.
Plus my regular 4, or?
Yep, and then when you rest, you get the full the next day.
Right on.
And
You know, actually, can we wind the back of it? I want to get at least one of the tusks.
Sure. You can take one of the tusks.
I'm not sure I can carry it though.
You give it to me, I'll carry it.
Oh, come on, it's obviously
You
just
only
a
should
quarter
get
item.
3 points of healing per day. It would be your constitution, your +1,
Right.
constitution,
Here we go. Okay.
+2, +1, so you get 3.
Sorry.
That's fine, okay, that's okay.
It still puts me up in.
No, you still have your full.
But you're
I just,
doing it.
yeah, exactly.
If I work the tusk into my nondescript gully suit, is that still a quarter item? It's just part of the trophies. Yeah, sure. Okay. I'll take another one. You take a tusk, no problem. It pleases. I kicked the thing too.
Write down the tusk. You want the tusk? Write down the tusk.
we were asked to get all our spells back.
You get all your spells back? Yeah.
Awesome.
You in fact, you not only get your old spells back, you can choose whole new spells if you want to.
That's right. Well,
That's how gracious I am. Every day, you can do that if you want to.
And through your list yet?
No, not yet. In fact, I'm going to get rid of Acid Splash.
Yeah.
Because
that was
I can't play with it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put Resistance back.
Okay, very sure. You're cycling through.
Well, I like Resistance actually.
Resistance is pretty cool.
I think it'll actually be useful.
Did you use it?
I don't remember whether I used it, but I think I never cast it, so I actually want to cast it.
It's very good. Okay, so the next day, once again, you could almost start predicting what these days are going to be. Beautiful, bright, sunny, clear skies, and then another day, it pisses on you.
It's like
Yeah, but it's
rain forest.
Yeah, exactly. But it's a nice warm rain. It's not cold at all. Quite nice, interesting. And that day, you actually meet or come upon yet another settlement. Okay, so this time you hit Dandelion, Greenland, so named because the thick leafy forest that's around it is covered with these little puffy dandelion type things of all different types. And it's actually quite colorful. It's quite nice. It's quite beautiful. Okay. And Strick tells everybody right off the bat. All right, a few more civilians are going to be staying here. Just a few more are going to be coming with us all the way to Golden Greenland. Stock up quickly. We're going to be here for less than an hour, and then we're going to be leaving. We need to get to Golden as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Don't need anything. I'm going to get into town, of course. Is it a bigger town, smaller town?
This is a smaller town. Right. So this one looks like
it's a little better than that.
Yeah, right. Okay, so this one is only this one is probably several hundred people, but nowhere near 1,000. Maybe 300, 500, something like that. Still pretty substantial.
Busy.
And this one also is less fortified than the original one, or than Gateway was.
So predominantly farmers?
Predominantly. Oh no, there's some industry in Dandelion, but there are farmers. There's all walks of life.
Might be the katana making it figure.
Oh no, we make wakazashis here.
Oh.
you need the companion to the katana. Yeah, it's very important.
What is a...
Oh, the katana is the long sword. The wakizashi is the short sword, the short blade, and then the two of them are typically wielded simultaneously. Okay.
If you're a samurai.
If you're a samurai, okay. And that's the shtick of the samurai class. Samurais are now the two weapon guys. And they invariably take the katana wakizashi. So, anybody want to get anything? Want to feed anybody cupcakes?
No.
So Dandelion goes by.
I'm saving my cookies.
Is this town surrounded by
Yeah, this place is surrounded by a big
cleared out,
forest.
cleared out like a mile or two around it, or
No, they haven't cleared out anywhere near that far away from it. So you probably got like maybe a couple hundred yards of visibility around the town, and then that's about it.
I want to find out about whether anything comes out of the forest at the town. To like whether they get any kind of animals.
Sure, make a gather info check.
Sure.
Hey guys, can I get a pup?
I have a +1 to gather info.
Yep. Oh, very good. Yeah, excellent. Yeah. You don't even know who to start talking to. By the time you figure it out, you're right.
Yeah, well,
Nina, you can get a puppy if you share your food with it.
Oh!
Now we won't give you any extra food.
So all that food that you gave the puppy, it's not lost.
You guys are so mean.
In a way, it's sort of like, prehistoric refrigeration.
But fresh.
Being fresh.
Right, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. Okay, Dandelion passes through a nice little haze of fluffy little dandelion things floating around. It's quite beautiful, and you continue onward in through the forest. That night goes by without incident.
Yay.
Yeah, very. This is assuming people don't want to make incidents. You want to make an incident? Anyone want to make an incident? Oh, okay, fine.
Why are you looking at me?
I was looking at everybody. so then, the next day, you really can't even call this stuff forest anymore. It's really becoming wild, overgrown forest. Wild. It's not a jungle yet, but it's getting close. It's getting really close. What?
Is there still a path?
There is something that's clearly traveled in the area, that people are traveling back and forth. But whereas before, things, there was like a clearly defined path and all this for each other, and it was wide, and you could tell that there was lots of traffic that was going back and forth. Here, it's like it constantly has to fight against, the sucking overgrown. Right?
This is very alive.
Yes, it is very alive.
Is a firefly perking up?
Oh, totally, yeah. Fireflies been making nature sense checks the entire time. Yeah, exactly, right. And nothing's going on that's untoward, that's unusual. But he does say, that morning, there'll be a storm this afternoon. I've sensed it in nature. You're like, yeah, whatever, it's perfect, it's beautiful, it's fine. And there's a storm that afternoon. Right. You wait it out just a little bit, and all is good. And then just as quickly as it came, it goes away. Right? So whatever this place is, it's got really weird weather type of things going on. And the next day goes by.
I'm going to talk with Firefly about nature. We can actually have a conversation happen. I just want to find out from him what forests are like. He knows about it. So
yeah, so he knows a tremendous amount of nature, the woodlands, all this other stuff. And very frequently in this conversation quotes animals and plants that you've never heard of. Right? And it's not like he quotes animals and plants you've never heard of because you're unfamiliar with nature. He quotes animals and plants that are just like, these don't exist on our earth. Wow, interesting. Yeah, there you go. You don't have gremlins? No, we don't have gremlins. You don't have this, you don't have that? No. Right? And then every so often, you point out, some very simple thing. So it's like, oh, what's that? Yeah, exactly. That's a badger. You summon them all the time.
I'm going to dance around with my katana like I know how to use it.
Excellent. Make a dex check.
Nina, you look like you might hurt yourself like that. Just be careful.
I have a plus 30.
Yeah, sure. Look at that awesome dex.
That's a 12.
Oh, very good. Okay. So you don't cut yourself. So you travel through the wilds for yet another day. The next day is sunny, and it's gone past summer into hot. And that afternoon patter that comes down gets a little bit thicker. It's actually a little bit more than a drizzle. It's being patter on you. And you can after it's down, then you can almost feel like a moisture that hangs in the air for a couple hours. Making things sort of steamy.
Is it foggy? Is it obscuring?
No, it's not foggy, and it's not foggy. It's not foggy at all. Like, it's humid. Cloudy. Yes, it's really humid. So the next day after that, you reach Overgrowth, Greenland, yet another settlement. Okay, right? This one even smaller, a few hundred people tops. So now we're getting to the size.
So just barely holding
big
the forest
strides, exactly. Barely holding the forest back, exactly. And by the way, there's a reason why it's called Overgrowth. This particular place is called Overgrowth because now it's just full-on freaking leafy jungle everywhere. Okay.
Welcome to the jungle.
Right, yeah.
Fun and games.
Yeah, come on. So in Overgrowth, once again, you restock, resupply, and you meet some of the people returning from one of the previous expeditions. So like every week, you've been meeting people, as you've been going back and all this other stuff, right? And this one is messed up. Right? So there's only a few guys in it, where all the other ones you've seen are at least a dozen people. It's at least an entire platoon, etc. And there's only 3 guys that have returned, no horses, no supplies, no anything, and they look like they've been through hell. And
What happened to you guys?
okay. Oh, there's something in the forest. We don't know what it is. There's a troop of some type of monkeys or baboons or something.
Lizards?
What?
Side quest.
No. They're definitely apes. They're definitely apes of some sort. I'm not even right. And they waylaid us, and they decimated us, and we got split up, and then all types of other stuff happened. And the path that we normally take is dangerous. All right, I don't know whether you guys should take it on the way to Gold. Or maybe it'd be safer to take a different path.
Yeah,
At least until we can mount a force and go out there and clear the stuff out.
What are these apes?
What?
What are these apes?
We don't know. There's some small little monkey things or something.
Small?
We
They
don't
come in
know.
numbers?
What?
They come in numbers? How did they overwhelm you, fully armed men in armor?
You really want to know?
Actually, yes, I would. If we go through that
They
area.
threw hot, steamy poop all over us. And then it got in our eyes, and it did a lot of damage, and then we got scattered, and then we got taken out one by one.
Wow.
Well, it's a lucky thing that you guys survived.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. We 3 stuck together the entire time, kept our heads, and were able to forge on through. But the other ones, they lost their heads and lost their lives.
So they attacked you from the trees,
Yes, yeah.
and you couldn't see them.
Oh no, we could see them, but just barely. They kept moving around.
1 minute is 10 rounds.
1 minute is 10 rounds, right? Okay. So anyway, Strick hears the entire spiel. Okay. Says, well, that's a concern, but we have to go through anyway. We have to get to Golden as quickly as we can.
We have Strick, we have a military force.
What?
It means just don't split up from these.
Yeah, and
So we'll just have to keep a tight formation. I think we've got enough men that we can take care of anything that comes along our path.
I think we need to keep a bunch of archers together to take out the monkeys.
That's a good idea.
Throw poop at us.
Yeah. Sadly, we don't have a strong archer complement. Really, I think Anderson is the only guy who's got good archery going on. But we could definitely grab some more spears and some other types of long-range weapons that people would use.
Good. Can I
We
grab
have some javelins.
Sure. Yeah.
We have some javelins.
Yeah, maybe if we make
How far-
tonight, it would be a good idea. So we won't be worried about running out.
Okay.
I'd like to, if we have a little bit of time, I'd like to try to do some target practice with Sergeant.